Hello, my marvelous sausages. Did you know you can get final shape exotic gear, the armor gear, straight away without completing the campaign? All you've got to do is be nice to Rahool. Let me show you exactly how to do it. Now, he's got a rank level here. You can see I've already reset my level once I'm onto the second track. But the first rank level, you really want to upgrade that as quickly as possible, because what happens then is that you can then access and buy straight up the new exotics from the final shape. You can see here I'm looking at my 2 hunter exotics, the gifted conviction and the balance of power. I've got 3 pages here. This page only becomes available when you stamp his card. What is it? Engram Insiders. Yes, well done, Rahul. Lovely, lovely and catchy title that, yes. But you need to reset your track, stamp that card. That just happens automatically. And then it'll open up this 3rd page for you, okay? And you can buy this stuff. Now, the good thing about these is that they come in at around your power level. Now, this is pretty good for boosting your power level as well, although it's quite an expensive way to do it too. There are other ways to do it, just by it'll just drop in the world at the level that you want. So what's the quickest way to get this upgraded? Well, you get XP every time you do something with Rahool. So I'm just going to go over how much XP you're going to get for each type of thing that you can do, okay? So the first thing you can do is decrypt a powerful engram. Now, when you do that, you'll get 100 XP, which is nice and simple. Then if you decrypt one of these straight enough, the exotic engrams, you will get 150 XP. But you got to remember as well, both of those, when you just do them vanilla like this, they'll just come in at 1900, which is the base stat now for the final shape. But if you come out and you go to the first page of decryption here, so you can pick a different engram from a DLC, really. So if I was to decrypt that Red War helm, I'd get a random choice of one of these 5 exotics here. They'd all come in at your current level. I'm 1957-ish, so it might come in at 1958, it could come in at 1954, 1956, something like that. But this, when you do it, it's quite expansive. So let's have a little look here. If I can just try and do one. So it's 1 exotic engram, 30,000 glimmer, and 10 enhancement prisms. You can see I'm utterly skint right at the moment because I've been doing loads of this to test how much XP you get for stuff. However, if you do this focusing, it'll give you 250 XP, which is quite a nice jump. Now then, once you do that, you will boost your level up. But the second page here, this is available to everybody as well. You can focus a specific exotic. So if you wanted to focus for a pair of Radiant Dance Machines, you'll get those to drop, and that'll give you 500 XP. So one of those will basically take you straight up a level, no problem at all. Again, incredibly expensive, really. You got 1 exotic engram, 60,000 glimmer, and 2 ascendant shards. I had a full stash of them. Look, I've only got 3 of them left now. So I really hope you appreciate the information, because I'm utterly, totally skint. 500 XP for that. That is really, really good. But this level here won't give you won't be able to buy the new exotics. It's only once you reset the track, you collect the rewards on the way, on the way, and then you've got this second track here, which is quite nice for getting enhancement prisms, enhancement cores, and exotic ciphers. But let me go back here to focus one of these final pages. It's going to cost 1 exotic engram and 1 exotic cipher. This, I think, is probably the best at the moment, because most of us, or a lot of us, if you've been playing a long time, you don't have many exotic ciphers. If you don't, it's going to be expensive. But they're not that difficult to come by, in the sense that you can earn them from Xur from his Xenology quest once a week. But Xur's having a rework, so I'm going to be looking at that later on today as well and seeing what he offers. But 1 engram and 1 exotic cipher, that's pretty cool. And this is a good way to spend your exotic ciphers and then pull them from your old seasonal reward passes. You know, you can go to Bungie.net and you can go to previous season rewards. You may have exotic ciphers stacked in there, so you can pull them from there and use them to grab these. At the moment, it's a great way to get one of these new exotics. I might actually just go and get one here. Should I go for the double down? Let's have a look at that one. Your threaded spectre has increased duration. Okay, that's that one. And what was the other one? Oh, I've gone too far now. And we've got the gifted conviction, which is activating Ascension or Tempest Strike throws bouncing explosives. That sounds like fun. I'm going to get that one. Hang on a second. There we go. Let's do it. And thanks. There we are. Excellent. So I've got a new final shape exotic ready to rock and roll. One other thing you can do as well, you can use it to infuse exotic. So this would be the cheapest way to do exotic infusion, I assume, as opposed to just waiting for the rolls to drop. But it's 2 Ascendant Shards, or even, it doesn't matter really. You know, you can get something from the Red Warhelm, say you're looking to infuse a Celestial Nighthawk. You might have one drop. It'll only cost you 1,000 Glimmer then to infuse that into your existing Celestial Nighthawk. Or you can just use it to infuse into anything else, any legendary gear. So, you might get yourself something with rubbish stats, and you think, well, I don't want that. What am I going to do with this piece of armor now? So you can either stick it into the exotic, or ingest it into one of your legendary pieces. So there is a way to get yourself up nicely as well. However, don't forget, stuff out in the world also drops at that level. So, you know, it swings and roundabouts in that regard. So I'd really recommend coming to see Rahool, getting your level reset with him up to the second one, the Prestige one. You can see it there. And then you can get yourself a new Final Shape exotic without actually having to finish the campaign, which is lovely. There we go. Let me know in the comments if you've got any more info about Rahool or any other hints and tips. I always love to hear it. I've done guides on doing the Legend campaign solo. If you want to have a look at that and show you exactly, well, how I've done it, and it's not too bad really as it goes. I'm up to number 4 now. Have a little look. I'll put this link on the screen now for the playlist, so you can go and have a squiz. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. Sausage out.